Hi, my name's Steve and welcome to the Seaside Allotment channel. And it's a really exciting day today because it's the first harvest of the new potatoes. I'm going to harvest a batch of Swift today. And last week I harvested the last batch of last year's potatoes. Those were Charlottes and those were planted in August. So just to talk quickly about the way that I do my potatoes. So I basically start them in the house, generally under the desk in the conservatory. It's not really warm in there, but it never freezes. They take between about 8 to 10 days normally to break surface. I sometimes leave them in there for maybe another week, and then I bring them down to polytunnel and they live in the polytunnel under fleece. So I'm going to start the harvest now. The audio was terrible, so basically you'll just hear me talking and you'll see me doing the reveal. And yeah, I mean, early potatoes. So there's basically two ways to approach it. One is to do them in August, sort of September time, and then keep them in the compost and just keep harvesting them all the way through January, February, March, April, until you've got first earlies available. But the problem with that is they tend to start to shoot again about this sort of time, you know, so depending on how warm it is, sort of early April time, they start to shoot in the compost. And so that's really the time when you want to try and get earlies that come from seed potatoes that you've planted in January. So January, early February time, that's the time to start. And it's, you know, it is better, I think, to start them in the house if you can. They will start just in the polytunnel, but it's just more reliable. If you want to make sure that you've actually got them available at the end of April for harvest, you've really got to get your timings right. So for us, it's all about continuity of supply. We want to make sure that we've always got fresh potatoes available as well as the ones in store. And so, you know, we try and get our timings just spot on. But we only do a small number. So at the moment, I think I've got enough for the next 10 weeks in the polytunnel. And then my first earlies that have been planted outside and broke surface outside, those are the ones that will sort of take over from there. And then I'll be harvesting those all the way through until the main crops become available, of course. And then in August, I'll plant another batch of quotes Christmas potatoes, and again I'll plant those not just enough for a Christmas harvest, although that's when probably we'll do the first harvest, but you know, for all the way through spring to the middle of spring. And so yeah, and I've just finished the harvest now, and I am pretty pleased with what I got. It's definitely the best harvest we've done so far. There's about 2 litres of them. I didn't weigh them, but I don't have any scales down here. But anyway, it's a pretty good harvest. I'm pretty pleased with it. And as I said, this is variety Swift. The next batch that I harvest will be Arran Pilot. Be interesting to see what the difference is between those. And basically, they should just get better and better from now on because they've grown in the warmer weather. They'll be in the pots for longer. And so it can only get better from here. So I'm pretty pleased. Hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I'll see you soon.